Hey there, YouTube and Patreons. It's Justin the Junkie. How the fuck are you guys doing today?
With so much drama in the LBC, it's kinda hard being Snoop D-O double G, but I somehow, someway keep coming up.
So, today is the Patreon October Tool of the Month. We're going to be giving all three of these things away to the Patreons this month. Whew, I'm going to tell you, to even figure out how to test these guns, I got like $800 in airlines. I had to rerun airlines to the shop. I had to run a half-inch fully airline all the way back here to the shop so I could have enough volume to run these guns at 90 psi. So let me get in and I'll turn around here real quick and we're going to run through these. And then at the end, I'm going to kind of tell you which one I think is the best for, these are the criterias. Okay, it's going to be like cost, warranty, and, well, that's it. Just cost, warranty, and which one is the best for you guys at home. Because you really don't need fucking all this wazoo shit, okay? You know, you don't need a snap-on gun. I think one of these guns is the gun to buy. But anyway, how we're doing this is just how you would have it at your house. We're going to have a 3/8 and 1/4 inch airline fittings. 3/8 line and 1/4 inch. That's what the box says. And we are going to be running right about 90 psi. I'm going to show you that, you know, I have it set up to where they're all about the same. But you'll kind of see as we get going on here what the fuck is going on. So we'll give you a brief overview. I'll kind of tell you like how big they are, all that type of shit, warranty and all that. And then we'll just go right into nut busting torque, because I think that's all that really anybody gives a shit about. Nobody's going to turn this fucker down on these power levels. You know, we're fucking Americans. We're big dickers. We are fucking running shit wide the fuck open. There is no throttling anything back, fellas. So we're not even going to get to in that. We're going to take them to their maximum torque, what they say, using the test rig, and we'll find out if they're bullshitting or fucking not. So, fuck, let's get into this. So, the first gun we are testing is the Husky gun. Okay, and this has a 2-year limited warranty, but for like another 18 bucks, I think you can buy like a 4-year warranty or some shit like that. I passed. What this thing is, it says it has 800 foot-pounds of maximum torque, hard-hitting hammer, and all this shit, lightweight composite body. The free speed is 7,000 RPM, okay? This thing requires 4 CFM a minute at 90 PSI for optimal performance, and it recommends that you should use with a 20-gallon or larger Husky compressor. Only a Husky compressor, that's what it says. They want to get you in there. Okay, so this gun, you know, 4.38 pounds. It is made in Taiwan, okay? Now, this Husky gun is 109 bucks, okay? With, you know, like, Home Depot's not going to fuck with you, right? They're just going to return the motherfucker and down the road you go. It does have basically steel wool shoved in the exhaust here. What I'm kind of showing you is I want you to look at this gun here. Okay? We're looking at it. Yeah. Everything, kind of remember this, because when we get to something else, I'm going to compare some packaging. So, the overall length is about 7 inches long to the end of the anvil. Okay, and let's see. Well, I can't. Fuck, hold on here. The height is about 8 inches. Okay, so that's the Husky gun. All right, now we're moving into the Kobalt or Kobalt. What? I don't know how to pronounce it. This is the gun from Lowe's. Okay, this gun looks like an older Ingersoll Rand. Okay, let's look at the specs on this. Again, all these guns from these manufacturers are very similar, okay? The free speed is 7,000 RPM. The working torque is 300 foot-pounds. These don't give us a working torque. I don't know what it is. fucking guess. All right, the maximum torque is 700 foot-pounds, and the average air consumption is 8.5. I think Husky is a little underneath that one. And again, it says 1/4-inch fittings and all that stuff. All right, now this gun has a hassle-free 3-year fucking warranty. That means you could, I guess you could run it over with a fucking car, beat it with a fucking hammer, drop it off of something, run it over with your car. I don't know what hassle-free means, but that's hassle-free. So let's take a look at kind of how long this gun is. This gun is about 7.5, so it's a little bit longer. It does have 3 power levels, but you know, we're only running it in high. Okay, and this gun is about 7.25 inches tall. Okay, so now we're gonna get into this gun. Let me move all this shit out of the way. We don't need that. We don't need that. All right, so let's move into this Harbor Freight gun. Okay, now the Harbor Freight specs are, it's 1,000 foot-pounds working maximum torque. Okay, it has a free speed of 7,000 RPM. Average CFM thing is 6.7, and it weighs 4.4 pounds. Okay, now I want you, and this gun, all right, from Harbor Freight is what you can usually get on sale, maybe $129. Usually it's $150, right? And their warranty is only 90 days, which sucks balls, because you know, like, if this thing even lasts a year and fucks up, the Husky's still covered. But anyway, you know, that's me. Now I'm gonna tell you the dimensions, okay, of this gun: 7 inches, 8 inches tall. All right, same thing. I want to show you something. Look at that. Same fucking Scotch-Brite shoved in the inside. Okay, look at these guns. Let's compare just these two. Okay, this is made in Taiwan. All right, this is made in Taiwan. Open it up. Look at this. You get a bag, all this other fucking bullshit. All right. Look at this gun. You get a bag. You see anything similar here? The fucking packaging is the fucking same. The box size is a little bit different. That's about the only difference. Okay? We'll take a closer look here. Yeah. Box size is just a little bit different, but the packaging is very similar. So if you hold both these guns, okay, you see they both have the same grease fitting in the top. They're both twin hammer designs. The only difference that I could find is just this housing is a little bit different. Okay, so why does Husky say 800 foot-pounds and this one say 1,000? They're the same fucking gun. Why would you go to Harbor Freight and buy this one for $150 and have to buy the extended warranty at $149, or you know, at $49 or whatever they fucking charge? I don't even know, but I'm just saying. I mean, there is not a difference. Okay, it's just the actual case is a little bit different. That's it. Same trigger, same back piece, different color, same everything. You know, I don't fucking get it. Okay, so why? I know you Harbor Freight lovers are gonna fucking get all pissed off. You know, oh, Junkie, you just don't like Harbor Freight. No, the reason I don't like Harbor Freight is because their marketing gimmicks are fucked. Okay, what they're doing, okay, to you guys out there is not right. Not fucking right. You know what I'm saying? You're paying more for the stuff in the long run. If you do your research, look around, you can find better options. Okay? So now let's get into testing these. I just wanted to show that these guns are fucking, besides this one, these two are fucking identical. Why would you pay 40 more bucks, 20 more bucks or whatever and have less warranty? And it's at Harbor Freight. Ugh. You know? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to be caught dead in a Harbor Freight. You know, I'd rather ride around, you know, I'd rather have a big fat chick on the back of a moped, if you get what I'm saying, you know, and let my friends see that. Go to the bar, have a big fucking flag, have a train horn on the front of it, then get caught in Harbor Freight. Fuck that. So, you know, let's get ready and test these bastards. And what we're going to do first is run them all at about 90 psi so you can see that we have it. You know, the working pressure is all about the same. And I'm going to show you a little bit of differences in, like, the volume that they're using. The gauge. So I'm going to hold the trigger in and count, like, to about 5 seconds. Alrighty, you can see that the Kobalt went to about 100 pounds of working pressure, so I'm a little bit over, but I'm okay with that. Whatever. So here is the Husky. Alright, and we're running about 90 psi with this one. So obviously you can see between this gun right here and this Husky, we're moving less volume here. That's why our pressure is not dropping down as much compared to the Husky. Now, when you get to what I'm going to call, you know, whatever company in Taiwan made these, let's run the Harbor Freight gun here. Okay, very similar results. It was running about 85 or, you know, 95 psi. This Husky gun actually moves a little bit more air. Now what we're going to do is we'll move over to the testing rig. We're going to test the Kobalt first, and we're going to torque that to 700 foot-pounds and see if she'll back that off. So what we did is I took 700 divided by 3 equals 233 foot-pounds. That's what I'm going to torque it to, because we learned on the Milwaukee gun that over the 6%, taking that into the factor, the guns will not work. So we're just going to try it this way again. Okay, we're at 238.1. Now again, 90 psi. Let's see what happens here. Well, it takes a little bit. Now, this is just for one of my friends out there on YouTube. He'll know I am going to grease this every time. I'm going to lube, you know, the washer here a little bit. And I like this peanut butter, which everybody knows if you watch my channel for a little bit. You know, I love the peanut butter. But I'm going to be doing that in between each test. Same formula. We're torquing to 266 foot-pounds. Okay, you can see we're at 267.3, so that's not too bad. 800 with the Husky. Alrighty. The Husky easily did 800, which I thought it would do. Now what I'm going to do is put the... what I'm going to do is put the Kobalt on there and see if this will do 800. It did 800. It was a little bit longer. It had a beat on there a little bit, but it did come off. So that gun, it might be a little bit underrated. Now... let's go to 1,000 foot-pounds for the Harbor Freight. Then we're going to test the Husky at 1,000 pounds. And we'll test the Kobalt at 1,000 pounds just to see if that thing is great. That is, we're going to be torquing to 333 foot-pounds. Okay, we're at 333.5. Harbor Freight at 1,000 foot-pounds. She took it off. Husky, 1,000 foot-pounds. Let's see what happens. Okay, the Husky will not take it off at 1,000 foot-pounds. I have no clue fucking why. But anyway, we'll try the Kobalt here. The torque wrench didn't even move. I mean, it went right to 1,000 foot-pounds. Kobalt, 1,000 foot-pounds. Let's see what she's got. No! They're underrating this gun a little bit. I would say it's definitely, well, you saw it took off 800. It won't take off 1,000. This one took off 800, won't take off 1,000, so it's somewhere in between there. Now, we got to find out where this Harbor Freight one stops. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to, I know the Snap-on one's 1,190. I'm going to go to 1,150, and we're going to see what we got there. Okay, we're torquing to 1,150, which is 383 foot-pounds. So let's try this. Okay, we're at 386. Harbor Freight, 1,150. No! Okay, so we found that. Now, let's get something out here. Okay, guys, what I'm doing, I'm just verifying my torque. Alright, 385 foot-pounds. Let's see if the PT850 can do 1,150. No! Okay, the reason I showed you that is because I'm going to show you another trick that we all saw. Somebody did something. I'm not going to re-torque these at all. I'm going to put in 3/8 fittings and 1/2-inch hose, and I'm going to show you something here that might surprise you. We're still at 90 PSI, but I just stepped up to bigger things, and I put the swivels on there because that's all that I have. Alright, now what we're going to do is see if this same gun will do 1,150. As you can see, the gun did 1,150, but the gun doesn't do 1,150 foot-pounds with stock stuff. You have to step your game up, alright? So, when people are out there saying right out of the box performance, comparing this shit, it's really bullshit. They skewed the results by changing the fucking airlines. Alright, we'll try the Snap-on at 1,150 again with the similar setup, and we'll see if it takes longer or faster for it to break off, and that's going to tell you if the gun is a little bit more stronger. In my position is how fast does it remove the fucking fastener. Snap-on gun, 150 foot or 1,150 foot-pounds, 3/8 line. Let's see. You can see we can make whatever fucking numbers we want up, but what it recommends on the box and what it does is two totally different things in my opinion. But anyway, that's me testing the guns. Now we're gonna move into the thing which one I think you should buy, and I'm working on we're gonna use. I'm kind of coming up with a junkie score here, so we're gonna start with this stuff and see what we got. Okay, after we kind of tested these guns, alright, I'm going to give them kind of a fire emoji score out of a 1 to 5 fire emoji systems. Okay, if you put a black arm in front of it, that's a multiplier of 5. Okay, so the Kobalt gun, on price, warranty, I gotta give this, for the regular homeowner, do-it-yourself, they underrated the gun. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give this a 3.5 fire emoji scale. I think this is a good gun. It's also the second choice that I would make. The only reason that it's not, I wouldn't score it any higher, is that it just kind of has a dated design. And I'm not really, you know, and it's a little heavy, not well balanced if you had to use it all the time. Okay? Now, let's get into the Earthquake. Okay? The Earthquake, the things that, I'm going to give this a 3 out of 5 fire emojis. It's kind of the middle of the road. The things that I don't like is warranty, that it's from it has Harbor Freight written on it. You guys know that I hate Harbor Freight, but I'm trying to be a little bit biased. It is, I think, the strongest gun. I don't know fucking why, and that kind of aggravates me. I do believe that it is, it is a good quality gun. Why I'm not scoring it very high and why I scored the Kobalt ahead of it is because of warranty and price. This gun is $79, okay? $79. If you don't mind the weight and how it looks, there you are, okay? The Harbor Freight, the price, the warranty, it's going to knock it down a little bit. I don't like Harbor Freight stuff. I think that they are basically just a marketing scam, and they want you to believe that their shit is better than what it is, okay? Now, all right, the gun that I would pick if I was you, I'm going to give this 3 3/4 fire emojis, okay? That is the Husky, okay? I do believe it'll do about 900 foot-pounds of torque, okay? I believe that the price is very good, $109. You might be able to catch it on like a Father's Day or fucking Black Friday ad. I bet this thing will be $99. If it's $99, this is a must fucking buy. Okay? I would give it a 4 if it was as strong as this one, it would have got a 4 fire emoji system. But 3 3/4 is good. Just remember, both these guns very similar. Just that the Husky offers a little bit better warranty. There's a lot of Home Depots. The gun is a little bit light. It's lighter than the Kobalt. That's why it gets a little bit. And it's a composite design, little easier to use. Okay? And I also like this style trigger system a little bit better than how the Kobalt has theirs. But anyway, that's the one that I would pick if I was you. All right, and so let's go ahead and give these motherfuckers away. All right, so I got every $10 Patreon in there. Okay, I'm gonna pull one out at a time. Okay, and lay them here. Not gonna look at them. Okay, and how we're gonna give it away is the first one that I pulled out is gonna be is for the Kobalt, or for the Earthquake gun. The second person here is going to be for the Kobalt, because that was in second place, and then the grand prize will go to the Husky. So the first guy I pulled out is Foot Punisher. Foot Punisher, you get the Earthquake. Okay. The next guy I pulled out is Anthony Bustermoo. Okay, you get the Kobalt, and the grand prize winner is Ken the Lawn Guy with the Husky one. Ken the Lawn Guy, get a hold of me anytime. You can stop by the shop and pick this up. You deserve it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Alrighty, guys, we got our winners this month. Also, I'm going to try to get this up before the end of the month. Think about what you guys want to do for November. Also, if anybody else would like to get involved in this type of stuff, go to the Snap-on Junkie on Patreon. Pledge $10 a month. You're automatically entered in this stuff. And I think every 3 months we're going to have a bonus one in there. And twice a year we're going to do something really special for you guys as this Patreon page grows. There'll be more to come on that. Just also Go check out the Snap-on Junkie on Facebook and Instagram. And like always, guys, thanks for watching this video today, and I gotta fucking go.